Well, good day, my friends. We are in Los Angeles today, and as you can see, they have a Jaws 50th anniversary exhibit at the Academy Museum, which is that big giant bubble over there. So guess what? We're going. That's right, good to see you everyone. We're back in Los Angeles, and I'd have to be out of my mind to come to LA at a time where they're showing the special Jaws exhibit and not check it out. Now, I'll be honest with you, last time I was here and I went to the Academy Museum, I was not impressed at all. I'm hoping it's better now than it was last time, so we'll find out together. Let's do it. As soon as we walk in, we see a giant Oscar statue right next to a Jaws exhibit, and they gave me a ticket for free entrance to it today. All right, we're starting with the exhibition of Jaws, and look at who's here. Dun dun dun. But also over here, there's Bruce, the actual shark from the movie. They have it, you know, kind of being highlighted with the light, but it makes it harder to see. This is a full-scale model of Bruce from the 1975 movie. So they actually made 4 of these, and he was the fourth and final. Well, you can't do much better than starting out with Bruce, the actual shark from the movie. But we'll try. I can't wait to see what all they have here. This movie changed the face of cinema. Made people afraid to go in the water, broke box office records. Here they're telling the story of filming, and they've got a photo op here you can stand behind. Look at that. That is really cool. It's even signed by cast members. It's Buoy 8. How neat is that? There it is. That is so freaking cool. Here's a photo montage from the filming. Spielberg up there. Real hands-on director, as you can tell. Here they have the Jaws clapperboard. That is awesome. Camera B, it says. That is so cool. And here's the guy that came up with the concept art that was on all the t-shirts and everything. So they have his original drawing right here. And then you can see the it's probably the original silk screen, and then one of the shirts, finished product. Look at this photo op. You can actually see from like the camera's point of view how they filmed things. It has a QR code that you can punch in for the experience. Oh, that's really cool. They recreated the production offices and put the original sign up. That is cool. Richard Zanuck and David Brown's office. This is a piece of wood from the lodge. Over here they have the production used typewriter to write the script. And they have a bunch of script pages over here on display, original script pages, and the Office Master's script. Now over here they have Chief Brody's badge, Roy Scheider's badge. How cool is that? Even cooler, now in the town that they filmed the movie, the sheriff in town was the actor from the movie. It's one of the kids. Here they're showing the camera they used to film the underwater stuff, and they actually have that camera. Then over here they have some of the lenses they used to film the movie, as well as another one of the cameras, the Panavision camera. And in this room you can watch the movie.
Never. You're not born here.
Let's see what we have over here. 50th annual regatta. Oh, that is so cool. Then look at this. The beach closed sign. And Steven Spielberg autographed it. It says the beach is now open. Now look at this. Video game from the movie, as well as, this is going to trip you out, the fin! The actual fin. They've definitely got it showcased in a great way there, so that is really cool to see that it has managed to survive. That salt water did not treat a lot of the props very well in the end. I think they're saying that that's the chalkboard that Quint scratches his fingers across. And there's Hooper with his bag. And Scientist Hooper's bag is right there. I'm actually friends with the guy that owns most of these props, and every time he's offered to let me film it, he's, it's always come with like the stipulation, like, hey, you just can't put it out yet because Steven Spielberg came and filmed some of this stuff for something else. So I've been offered like 3 years ago to film some of this. I never knew when I'd be able to release it. So now we're seeing it all here on display. I kind of like it this way. That's neat. For the film editor. And then take a look at this. Wow. They had the editing machine there because Verna Fields, who edited the movie, won this Oscar. Then the great John Williams did the music, and they have his baton and timepiece, his pocket watch there on display, as well as clock. Check that out. The costumes. Wow. Oh boy. That is awesome. Richard Dreyfuss over here. This was early in his career. I mean, he wasn't really a major established actor at that point. Yeah, that's definitely Richard Dreyfuss' stuff. All the way down to the hat and glasses. And then you've got Roy Scheider. There's Brody. His glasses, the full costume. And then, of course, the great Quint. Amazing actor. Amazing cast. And they have one of the Amity Police arm patches. More props from the movie. That's the production design for Quint's house. Orca. Wow. Look at these props. Oh, that is so cool. Wow. And they even displayed it on like a boat. Very well done. Great display. Look at that. They thought they had a chance. And then the machete. One of the beer cans, unopened. Oh wow, look over there. They've got like the wheel for the ship. And then over here, and look back here. They made it all look like it's like floating on water. These are the barrels. This is the Academy Award for sound. The sound engineer won. I can totally understand that. The noise and the sound effects and things like that are integral in this movie for your jump factors. Oh, look at this. That's how they worked it. They have like a controller. So if you look at the controls when I move any of the three, watch his mouth. Look at this. They recreated the inside of the ship, USS Indianapolis, when they're having those scenes where they're getting drunk. See the light that's swinging over his head? They actually have it right up there.
What is it?
Look at this. The cage, and the cage is all signed. That is awesome. And look at what's inside. The harpoon. Well, the dart, I guess it's technically called the shark dart. This is interesting. It says the air control valve that worked the shark from Jaws. Interesting. Wow, look at this room. Merchandising. Beach towels, clothing, soundtracks, books, Jaws posters from around the world. Different ways they depicted the movie to sell it. I love that. Oh, look at that one. That one's nice and bloody. Jaws bags. They sold a conglomeration of them. They even had a Jaws skateboard. Continental skateboard. You had little video game machines. Jawbreakers. I love Mad Magazine, so that's pretty cool. And the whole reason that Rocky Horror did the mouth was a play on Jaws. You know what I mean? That's a cool one. I love that. What is this stuff? Wonderful World of Jaws. Oh, look at this oven mitt. That's amazing. There's the life of Bruce. You can see how deteriorated and everything he was, and all the paint chipping and everything at one point. They restored him, and this is them hanging him where we saw it, right outside the doors. There he is, our boy Bruce. Wow, what a great exhibit. I know I criticized the Academy last time I was here, but for their special exhibit this time, A+. I think they knocked it out of the freaking park. They had everything that you could really want to see, I think. So hope you guys enjoyed this. All right, my friends, this runs from September of 2025 until I think July 2026. Get out here and see it. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.